So today I got a chance to watch the new movie Weapons, directed and written by the same director of Barbarian, Cregger. He did a phenomenal job with this movie. This is one of my most anticipated of 2025, and I think it stuck the landing. This is like a supernatural horror, very weird, very surreal take. It stars Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Benedict Wong. There's a whole cast of Alden Ehrenreich is also in this playing a cop, a very strange and oddball kind of cop, not in a good way. But the story, essentially, you could see it here. Basically, a group of 17 kids disappeared at 2:17 a.m. one night, and without chase, they just went running off in the night. There's a lot of that ring cam footage of them running around that we've been seeing in the trailers and the promotional materials leading up to this movie, which really bought my interest in this movie. Those little black and white grainy digital like ring cam videos, those were impeccable marketing assets for this movie. It definitely kept the mystery and allure. This movie is supernatural. They did a good job of not really showing that too much in the trailers, but there's a lot of supernatural weirdness happening in this movie. But that is not what makes this movie great. What makes this movie great is deep diving into this little town, a small group of people that really this affects in various ways. And we could go into an explained video if we want to. I could dive into that. But for this review, I'm just going to say the overall theme of this movie, and you probably could tell weapons and you have little kids, and there's a lot of overt, I would say, symbolism. Basically, a class of children disappears, and what's been going on in America over the last 10 years with a lot of trauma and kids basically going away at the hands of weapons. But they handle this in a very interesting way about how this basically trauma and stuff affects a small town like this that deals with this stuff seemingly on a regular basis these days. But the performances in this are pretty stellar. Josh Brolin actually was a standout for me. Alden Ehrenreich, Julie, they were all great. They all get their own sections in the movie to tell their part of the story, and then it all comes together. And I really like the way of telling a story that way, getting a full picture and seeing how things connect. I think Cregger did a fantastic job with that. The music is very unsettling. The performances are unsettling. And without going into spoilers, the overall reason for everything is pretty nuts, and the way they deliver it is pretty nuts. But this is one of my favorite movies of the year so far. So if you were on the fence about seeing Weapons, I suggest you go see it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a fantastic movie and a fantastic horror movie. Go see it.